Welcome back, my loves. Here we go. The little wheel is spinning, says that we're going live. Welcome back to Your Morning Ritual. My name is Andrea Luzon, your legacy liberator. Why legacy liberator? I love to talk about your love legacy. And your love legacy is the imprint that you are making on hearts and minds through your presence, your words, and your deeds. So you are already imprinting all over the place. You're imprinting on your own heart and mind every day, every minute, even while you're sleeping. And you're imprinting on the people you love. You're imprinting on your coworkers. You're imprinting on your circle of peers. You are making an imprint out in the world, and your imprint matters. Are you imprinting from your wholeness, your innate worthiness, and your wisdom? Are you confident in your wisdom? Are you confident in your value and trusting and knowing that you're whole? Or do you have some shadow work to do where you get to love on those flawed places and really step into your magnificence through that empowered loving of those places that you wish you could flex into? Anything you want to let go of, how could you give some love to that aspect of you that maybe you've had some shame around, or maybe you've wanted to shed a piece that hasn't been working? So where can we grow so that our imprint is not from the woundedness, and instead the imprint is from our empowered worthiness, wisdom, and love? So that's why it's the legacy liberator, because I believe that your love legacy is already active within you. And then how do we dust off this giant diamond, this brightness living inside of us? And instead, so once we've dusted it off, then we're shining brighter, because we've dusted off the old stories and the stuckness or the misbeliefs that we've had about ourselves or others or the world. So there's the piece about your love legacy. So that's what I stand for. I stand for you reclaiming your love legacy, remembering your love legacy, owning your love legacy, and then it starts to radiate out of you. It begins to emanate, and people feel like, when I'm around Andrea, what is the feeling that remains when she's gone? And then me with myself, how am I imprinting on my own heart and mind? How am I making myself feel because of the conversations I'm having in here? And how that ends up affecting my heart and affecting my body and affecting my emotions because of the power of those old patterns and those old belief systems. So here we go, moving into the Monday morning ritual. And I've really been coming to this realization that momentum feels very in tune with the reason that I host this on Mondays, is because I want Mondays to be a momentum day for you. I want Mondays to be the day where you come back to your awareness of your values, your intentions, the way that you want to move through the world. So I'm thinking of coming forward a bit louder of this being your Momentum Monday, grounding back into who you are, what you stand for, what is the imprint that you are called to make on yourself and on others. So today, the lesson that's come in for me to share with you is that we get to expand into our truth. And what does that mean, to expand into your truth? I did a live today where I was talking about how there's this part of me that didn't want to show up in my morning routine today. My shoulder had been aching a lot last week, and I had this sinus thing going on. So I was down and out to the point of napping during the day. And in the past, I've not been a napper. So today, being Momentum Monday and thinking, I don't have the energy to show up for myself in the way that I want to. Last week I didn't feel well. And if I jump back into my workout routine, for example, I might re-injure my shoulder, and or I might not. I don't know. I might not be I might not be 100% me. Like I'll show up and I'll be one of the people who doesn't do all the exercises and who doesn't show up in my usual powerful self that like pushes myself, allowing myself to get uncomfortable and pushing into my edges or softening around my edges. And that's really what became clear is what if I did soften around this edge that I'm feeling? Like, I don't want to push myself today. I don't want to show up because I'm not good enough. So I'm proud of myself for realizing that I can show up and I can change my energy around this and realize that I can show up and still be powerful and also give myself grace. That sometimes it's just the showing up. And in this example, it was about moving my body and stepping back into my routine after having a bout of illness. Where in your life have you been hiding from a challenge? Or where have you been showing up a bit smaller? Or maybe not even showing up at all because you thought that you weren't as good as everyone else in the container, or you weren't as good as other people in your realm of the place that you're going, or the group that you're a part of, or people who are in the career that you're in. Where have you been staying in the shadows because you thought that you weren't bright enough, or that you couldn't hold that level that other people were at? So I showed up today. I changed my story around it, and I realized that I was expanding and becoming stronger simply by showing up for myself, simply by choosing to be there, choosing to go. And it's 6 o'clock in the morning, which means I got to get up at 5:30. And it was not easy. It was not easy. And I realized that I was allowing myself to start a story around, this is too hard for me to do. I'm not as good as everyone else. And I want to be one of the best. And I had that pattern a bit when I was younger. If I can't be the best, I'm not playing. And how has that served me? How has that served anyone who has that story of, if I can't be top dog, I'm gonna find a different game. So my invitation to you today is that we get to expand our truth by realizing where we get to grow, or where we get to give ourselves grace, or who we get to be right in the now, and how we can soften around our edges and still be growing, still be expanding, and still be allowing ourselves to reach a whole new level just by sticking with it. Even on the days where you know that you're not 100% rocking it, on that day, your 100% is just being there, is being committed, keeping your commitment. So today we get to really step into that expansiveness, that opportunity to expand within, that opportunity to expand in a way that is working for you, to connect with your heart, to know yourself more deeply, to give yourself love that is without conditions, to be with yourself without also judging yourself. So that's my invitation with you today. So I'd love to start, well, we have started, but I'd love to ground in a bit by allowing some stillness. So if you're ready, I also want to share, we're in the Facebook community here. It's called the Awake Free Expansive Community on Facebook. So hello everybody. And here we're on Instagram. So we're streaming live on Instagram on the Awakening Freedom Within channel. So thank you so much for standing in time, being here with yourself and allowing yourself to simply ground in, going within, and from that place, creating momentum in your life. So if you'd like to put a hand on your heart, I'm totally for that. I like to put a hand on my belly and then allow your eyelids to flutter closed for a moment. And on your next in-breath, allow it to be through your nose, inhaling through your nostrils. Ready, inhale. And holding for just a moment, feeling that expansiveness, feeling how broad your chest can become, your belly full, and then blow out with some air. And I like to kind of shake and shimmy a little bit, allowing my spine to sway. Beautiful. Inhaling again through your nose. Hold when you get to the top. And exhale out through your mouth. Yes. And again, inhale through your nose. Hold in that expansiveness. Allow the corners of your mouth to lift. Smiling breath. And exhale out. Maybe flutter your lips. And let something go. Let something go you've been hanging on to today. Let it drip off of you. Any judgment, criticism, pressure, expectation, just let it drip off. And so if you're seated, allow your hands to hang at your sides. If you're on a couch, you can just allow your hands to rest at your sides. But for a moment, I don't know if you have just a tiny bit of space like I do. For a moment, we're going to sort of touch your hands to your chest with your elbows up. And I'd love to support you in pointing your elbows as far forward as you can. And then allowing your elbows to go up and then back. This is a forward shoulder roll. So we're going under, pointing our elbows up, and then back, as far back as you can go comfortably, and then around to the front. And now this time we're going to take an inhale while we go up. So begin to inhale. And then exhale out and arch your back just a little bit, shining your heart forward. And now let's inhale as our elbows rotate up. And as you exhale, shine your heart forward. Elbows moving down. And let's do this one more time. So as you lift your elbows, we're inhaling. And begin to rotate your arms back. Yes, this might look silly. And then as you rotate your elbows back and down, let's blow out again. Beautiful. Allow your arms back down at your sides and let's shake a little bit. A little bit of shaking, rotating. And let's explore the same exercise. So hands kind of touching your collar, fingers touching your collarbone. And then let's start with our arms out and let's go up and then forward. There we go. Beautiful. So rotating forward, down, and now back. So you may need to lean forward in your chair a little bit. And then up. And now we're pointing our elbows forward and then pointing our elbows down and then rotating our elbows back. And now let's begin to inhale. So inhale. And then as your elbows come down, exhale. Beautiful. Rotating your elbows back and begin to inhale as they lift. And then when they come down, blow out. Beautiful. One last time. Rotate those elbows back. Begin to inhale as they point up. Inhaling. And exhale out. Now allow your arms to straighten. Might want to roll out your neck a little bit. Beautiful. There we go. Wonderful. So just a little bit of movement to move into your day, to create that momentum, simply being with yourself. So I'm going to turn the music up a bit, and I would love for us to go within and see if we can do explore a little bit of releasing, as well as calling in, expanding into your true self, your truth. So I'm going to turn up the music just a little bit. All right, and allow your eyelids to flutter closed. You may want to have a nice straight spine. You may want to take your hips and rock them just slightly back, really stacking the spine, creating a nice stacked spine, and your chin just slightly dipped, just a tiny, tiny bit. Instead of arching up to create a straight spine, we're just going to bring the chin a little bit down. You can rest your hands in your lap, however feels comfortable for you. So begin to flutter your eyelids closed and explore with me, expanding into your truth. So bring your attention to your breath. Oftentimes when we pay attention to the breath, our breaths become longer. It might feel good to push the tip of your tongue into the roof of your mouth, right behind your teeth. And then once you find that spot, allow your tongue to relax a bit. So we're breathing in and out through the nose. And if it feels better for you to exhale through the mouth, then allow yourself to explore that through your breath. Listen to your body. Listen to what your body wants right now. Being in relationship with you. As your awareness is on your breath, allow yourself to scan your body. Feeling into any places that might feel tight, and allow them to loosen. Maybe you can unlock your jaw, create a bit of space there. Maybe you notice a furrow between your brows. You can send relaxation to that area. Inviting the muscles around your eyes to loosen, to relax, to be held by you and your awareness. If you notice any tightness anywhere in your back, simply bring your awareness to that area and create a pocket of space around that tension. Almost like a donut of air, a life preserver around that pocket. So allowing that tension to know that your awareness is around it. That it's with you, it has your attention. And allow that tightness to ease as you breathe. Breathe air around that spot. You might begin to feel that area loosen, to relax. Once it has your attention, it doesn't have to keep pulling. It doesn't have to keep knocking. Continue to scan your body, allowing any place requesting your attention to have your attention, because you are slowing down. You're being with yourself. You have chosen a place and time to be in recognition of your mind, your heart, your spirit, your emotions, your body. Bringing your attention again to your breath. Being in the space of allowing you to have your experience. I allow myself to fully experience my life. I allow myself to be fully present in this moment. I allow myself to watch my breath. And I know that that is enough. This moment is enough. This breath is enough. I am enough. Allow your awareness to move into your heart. We are still one with our breath, and we are bringing our awareness into the heart, into our heart space. Allow a sensation to be in your heart. What is your truth emanating from your heart? What is there for you today? Honor that sensation. Breathe into that sensation. I allow myself to have this experience. I allow this truth to be in the moment. I allow myself to know that my truth may shift from moment to moment or day to day. That my truth in this moment might be grief, it might be anger or disappointment. I allow myself to have that experience. I allow myself to be with that feeling, that sensation. I allow myself to be human. I allow myself to breathe into whatever is there for me in this moment. I get to be fully present to anything coming forward from the inside. I get to be present in this life. I get to be with myself. I get to honor myself. This is my truth in this moment. And it's okay. Allow yourself to breathe some space around your heart. Space of allowing. Space like a hug. You're here. You're present. I honor you, my heart, in this moment. Thank you for letting me in. Thank you for letting me see you. And allow whatever is coming up to have a voice. Allow the you that is to ask this sensation, what would you like from me right now? How would you like me to be in relationship with you right now? And then clear your mind and listen. Just be present to anything coming forward that this aspect inside you might need or want right now. If it is something that you can explore right now or the next minute, then explore that. If it's something that gets to come in the future, then we will write that down at the end of our session together, and you will have time to explore it more deeply. Asking this aspect, how would you like me to be in relationship with you right now? So exploring your response, exploring that request, simply being present is enough. If the dialogue is not forthcoming, simply being present is enough. How can I expand my life? By being in relationship with you. How can I expand my life? By giving you what you need. Allow this intelligence in your body to support you in expanding into the most magnificent you by being in relationship with whatever is in your heart on this day, in this moment. How can I expand my life? By being in relationship with you. Allow that pocket of air around your heart to begin to fill with light. It's like a halo around your heart that becomes a column of light around your heart. A column of acceptance, a column of presence. Allow that acceptance, that presence, to be filled with love, and allow that love to begin to go into the heart space. Allow your truth to mingle with this sensation of love, acceptance. Allow your truth and love to feel your presence, your full, absolute presence. And combine that with your breath. Greeting your truth, greeting your love with presence, with breath. And allow that light to begin to emanate out to your entire body, filling your chest cavity up to the collarbone, down to your pelvic bowl, moving out, down your arms, through your elbows, forearms, and out through your hands into your fingers. The light moving down your pelvic bowl, through your thighs, through your knees, down your calves and shins, through your ankles, and across your feet, all the way through your feet to the tips of your toes. Allow the light to move up your throat, filling your throat, moving up your jaw, filling your cranium. Feel it warming your forehead. And then allow your light to begin to emanate out of you. Allow your love to be shared. inner work is beautiful when it's for us, but it amplifies the world when we share it. So allow yourself to see you from a bird's eye perspective, you glowing, you emanating your magnetic, innate imprint out of your body, out into the world. And now, as you are the bird watching, you begin to feel that radiating energy all the way out to your perch. So you, the human, are now emanating much larger. Your frequency, your light is going out in every direction. Not only enveloping people you know and love, but so much further than that. So much more than that. Breathe in the awareness of how powerful your love already is. Breathe in the power of your expansiveness. Allow yourself to feel anything coming up, anything bubbling out of you. Allow yourself to feel any tingles or any sensations of you being fully present to the power of the frequency of your love. Breathe. Be with your breath as you share your love. And now, if it serves you, begin to feel the light moving from the outer expression, returning back towards your heart. Feel that love moving from your extremities and your hair follicles, slowly moving back into your heart space. Breathing in the power of your love, feeling it fully present in your heart. All of the truth that is there for you today. All of you that gets to be present today. And all of the love you have for yourself, for others, for the world. It's all right here. It's all inside you. You have everything you need. Breathing into your heart, breathing in the awareness of all the beauty, all the presence, all the awareness you have embodied today. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe roll your wrists, roll your shoulders, and greet yourself with a smiling in-breath on your next inhale, breathing in through the nose, allowing the corners of your mouth to lift. exhaling. And then fully welcome yourself back into the room, into the space by blinking open and closed your eyes. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Wow, that was super fun. Hua, 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 hua. If you've been here before, you know that the next step in our gathering is to collect paper and pen or pencil. So I have a favorite notebook and a favorite pen, so that might work for you, or it might not. You could find a Post-it note, or maybe you just have scratch paper or an envelope around right now. All of that is okay. So allow yourself another deep in-breath if you're ready for that. I'm opening to the next page in my journal, and I'm writing my morning ritual across the top. My morning ritual. I'm also going to challenge myself by writing Momentum Monday underneath that with a big exclamation point. Momentum Monday. Beautiful. So I would love to first reflect, to have each of us reflect on, great, you're still there. Oh, beautiful. I would love for you to reflect on what truth showed up for you in your heart today. What were some initial truths or one initial truth that bubbled up when we initially tapped into the heart space and opened ourselves up to any truth that was available there? And there may be more than one, so you may need to come back to this question. And the next question was, how did my truth want me to be with it today? How did my truth want me to be with it today? Okay, so you may have more to write. That's an opportunity to come back to that second question. But the last piece is, how can my life expand by me being in relationship with my truth? I will say that again. How can my life expand by me? How can my life expand by me being in relationship with my truth? For those of us in a private recording room, and I see some of you online, if you have the link, if I've given you the link before, feel free to hop over and join us. Because those of us in the recording space, we are going to give ourselves a bit more time to move through these questions. And for those who feel called, they can share and receive feedback or just simply be seen. Being seen and heard as we explore our truth or what's bubbling up for us at any given moment or on any given day, this truly amplifies our life experience. This truly supports us in coming home to that truth. So thank you, everyone who is here. My name is Andrea Luzon, your legacy liberator. This has been your morning ritual on Momentum Monday. So I trust that I'll see you here again soon.